agenda. So, guys, today we are actually going to talk about our midfield issues. Yes, the problems we are having in our midfield. Omo, this is my new look. I scraped my hair off. I actually shaved my hair. What? I didn't even know I'll be looking good like this without the cap. Okay, I'll go without the hat today. So, without wasting time, this is the Manchester United news. Our midfield issues, yes, we are having a very big problem in that our midfield is actually a very big problem in that midfield because after our game against Newcastle, I rewatched that game. I actually rewatched that game twice, and I watched Crystal Palace versus not Tottenham Hotspur as well. I watched that game. Let me talk a little bit about that Crystal Palace game against Tottenham, because it was almost the same. It was almost the same thing that happened when we played Tottenham. That was what happened against Palace. Christian Romero got sent off, while what's his name? Nicky van der Ven got sent off against Palace. Within that first half, Palace scored 3 goals after that Van der Ven's red card. Crystal Palace scored 3 goals. Why? After that red card, they pushed forward. They choked Tottenham in their half. But against Manchester United, Christian Romero got sent off. What happened? We even found it difficult. It was by luck. Was it a set piece? That was how we got our winning goal against Tottenham. I'm not sure, but all I know that we found it very hard to get that second goal against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, look at our game against Newcastle. A player got sent off half-time. Before half-time, they got a penalty, yes, and they scored. We equalized 1-1 before going on a break. We came out for the second half and got destroyed. We came out from the after the break, came out for the second half and got destroyed by Newcastle. For me, I have to say my honest opinion and my honest truth that our midfield, you see Bruno Fernandes, you see Casemiro and Kobe Menu, that midfield will not work, especially Kobe Menu and Casemiro. There is no energy. There is no pace, as in there is no speed, no energy in that midfield. That midfield is very slow and it will not work. It will not work. The only time that our midfield works is when we are playing pack the box football and hit on a counter, which whenever we are playing the big boys, the Arsenals, the Manchester City, the Liverpools, that is when you will see the best of our midfield, Casemiro and Kobe Menu. These two players are pack the boss midfielders. I'm sorry to say it, but that is just the truth. Kobe Menu is good whenever we are playing low block. Whenever we are packing the box, that is when you will see the best of Kobe Menu. Because he will collect that ball, he will get that ball in tight area when the team is pressing us. He will try and get it and lay off a simple pass. That is when you will see the best of Kobe Menu. And that is when you will see the best of Casemiro as well, in terms of his defensive ability. Because he won't be running and pushing forward always, because we are defending, we are packing the box. So now what does, okay, let me not talk about Casemiro much because he's living in the summer. I have to talk more about Kobe Menu because he is the future, from what majority of Manchester United fans and what the club is saying, especially Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick has let us know that Kobe Menu, even Rb&Lb before he left the club, he also said Kobe Menu is the future of this football club. Now, hence Kobe Menu is the future of this football club. We have to talk about Kobe Menu. What does Kobe Menu bring to this Manchester United midfield? What does Kobe Menu give us in this midfield? Because for me, apart from when we are packing the box, apart from when we are defending in low block, on a low block, when we are defending on a low block, not when we are being hit on a counter, when we are defending most, that is when you will see the best of Kobe Menu. That is my own take. Don't get me wrong, Kobe Menu is a very good player. He is he's a talented player, young and talented player. Don't get me wrong. In tight areas, you will see the best of Kobe Menu. The problem Kobe Menu has is his positioning when we are defending is very bad. He doesn't see where the danger is coming from when we are defending, in as much as it's not relatively his job. But when you are not positioning well, when you are not getting the signs where the danger is coming from, and you are a midfielder, it's a no-no. It's actually a no-no. Kobe Menu, whenever we are playing an energetic team or a pacey team, a team that plays quick football, or a team that their midfield is strong. Just for example, that Newcastle game, Sandro Tonali, Joelinton, and even Jacob Ramsey, before he got sent off, this guy even came on and bullied our midfield. What's his name? Joe Willox. He came in because he was energetic. He was strong and fast. Manchester United midfield always struggles whenever we play a fast or an energetic midfielders, opponents. We always struggle. Once they hit on a counter, Casemiro cannot return back. Kobe Menu, the guy, as in, he's very slow. Now, if you ask me, Kobe Menu and Adam Wharton, because two of them are playing the same thing, that is the exact player you can use in between Kobe Menu and Adam Wharton. They are the same thing in terms of position. You cannot compare Kobe Menu and what's his name, Elliot Anderson, because they are playing a different position. But Kobe Menu and Adam Wharton, that is the perfect comparison. Now, Adam Wharton is not relatively quick. He's a good passer of the ball. One thing if you go and watch Adam Wharton, go and watch him very well. One thing he does very well is his positioning. He reads the danger, where the danger is always going to come from. That is positioning, being the right place at the right time. Being at the right place at the right time. Staying at the right place at the right time. That is positioning. He is not relatively quick, but I know he's quicker than Kobe Menu. Adam Wharton is faster than Kobe Menu, but he's not like a pacey midfielder or a pacey player like that. No, he's not a quick player, but he's faster than Kobe Menu. That is for sure. The thing that makes Adam Wharton look very special is his positioning. That is who I have to use in comparing Kobe Menu, because they play almost the same thing. They are almost the same player, just that Adam Wharton is left-footed while Kobe Menu is right-footed. Go and watch Adam Wharton. Go and watch that guy. The guy has positioning sense. He doesn't leave his position anyhow. Now, look at, if you want to see what I'm saying, if it's true or not, go and watch our Arsenal and our Manchester City game. Watch that game. You saw, if you go and rewatch that game, Kobe Menu wasn't moving forward. He wasn't pumping forward. He wasn't pushing forward. Most of the time, throughout that game, Kobe Menu was in our half. Majority of the time. If you like, you can go and check the heat map of Kobe Menu. He was in our half against Arsenal and against Manchester City. He was mostly in our half. Why? Because we were defending. And that is where you will see the best of Kobe Menu. That is where you will see the best of Kobe Menu, when we are defending more. For me, I have to give my own honest opinion. We actually need a midfielder that will compete with Kobe Menu. We actually need a midfielder that is definitely going to compete with Kobe Menu next season, because he cannot be a starter every game. I'm sorry to say it, but that is just the fact. Kobe Menu, if we want to move forward in this football club, Kobe Menu should not be a starter every game. He needs we need another midfielder to compete. He needs competition in that his position. Maybe it might wake him up. Because after that, our Arsenal and Manchester City game, we've been absolutely rubbish. And the problem is because of the midfield. I can live with Casemiro because he gives us, he's a threat in the opposition box. He scores goals. His set piece, as in his area door, is fantastic. His ability to score goal is super fantastic. So I can live with him. But Kobe Menu, the truth is, I don't know what he's offering for us in that midfield. Kobe Menu, I don't know what he's offering in that midfield. Nothing. I've not seen since, apart from that Arsenal and Manchester City game, the guy has not offered anything again. He has actually not offered anything again. I'm sorry to say, but that is the honest truth. Moving on Kobe Menu. But one more thing before I move on. He needs competition in that his position. I will actually go and get Fernandes from West Ham to compete with Kobe Menu there. I will go and get that guy. I will actually go and get, or even Adam Wharton, to compete with him. Because I don't know if Adam Wharton, if you tell me to start one and bench one, I'm starting Adam Wharton ahead of Kobe Menu every day of the week. Start one and bench one between Wharton and Kobe Menu. I'm starting Adam Wharton every day of the week ahead of Kobe Menu. 100%. 100%. No doubt. So this is it for me, for Kobe Menu. He has to sit up. He actually has to sit up. Now is his opportunity to cement that position. Is his opportunity to cement that position. These three midfield were the midfield that played for Eric Ten Hag, Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Menu, and Casemiro. What happened? We were being run over every single game. Teams run through our midfield very easily. And you tell me there is no problem there. Casemiro is leaving this after the season. Kobe Menu needs a competitor. He needs competition in that his wing. He should not be the starter every day. So he needs competition. And we need an energetic number 6 or even a traditional number 6 who is not even interested in going forward. We need a traditional number 6. We are not yet like Arsenal or Manchester City. We need a traditional number 6 that sits in that position and doesn't care about moving forward. That is actually what we need. Sandro Tonali can do that job. Go and get him. Elliot Anderson, maybe he's a hybrid. He could as well. But for me, I'll be putting all my savings to make sure I get Sandro Tonali. But for Kobe Menu, if you think what I'm saying, or you trying to think I'm trying to put an agenda, go and watch it from now or from our next game. Watch Kobe Menu. Watch him closely. He is slow. He is not energetic. And he's not tenacious. He's a good player. Yes, he's a good player. Casemiro is old and he's slow as well. But he offers goal threats in that our opponent's opposition box. And he defends. He has a defensive work as well in Casemiro. In our goalpost and in the opponent's goalpost, he's very, very fantastic area doors. So I can live with that. But Kobe Menu, please tell me if it is not because he has been overhyped or because of player power or what do we call it? Tell me if what I'm saying is not the truth about Kobe Menu. So he need competition in that his wing. That is what I have to say about Kobe Menu. Now moving on. Diego Dalot, our right back and our left back. Our right back and our left back is very, very is as in they are rubbish. Diego Dalot and Luke Shaw, they are rubbish. Look at the amount of time Louis Hall and Trippier was overlapping and putting crosses in. Even when they were playing with, what's his name, Anthony Gordon as a striker, they were swinging crosses in, overlapping. Now, don't forget, before Michael Carrick took this job as the caretaker, everybody was saying, even the media was saying, they want a Manchester United coach, someone who knows the DNA of Manchester United. What is the DNA of Manchester United? Remember Gary Neville. Just think about Gary Neville when he was playing for Manchester United and that right back. And think of Patrice Evra when he was playing for Manchester United and that left back. Then you tell me what is the Manchester United way. Michael, what's his name? Gary Neville. Gary Neville, I don't even rate him as a good right back. Gary Neville, I don't even rate him that much. But he was a good player. He was a great player, Gary Neville. But one thing I love about Gary Neville when he was playing for Manchester United is he's always overlapping. He's always overlapping. Let me not talk. If I talk about Gary Neville, it will look like as if Antonio Valencia, when he was playing that right back for us, even Ashley Young, the overlap was and what some of us don't know in football is that when your right back and your left back is always overlapping, defenders find it very difficult to defend because you can overlap and maybe Ahmad is with the ball, Diego Dalot overlapping. The defender will be very, very careful and he wouldn't know the person who is going to cross that ball in. He wouldn't know if you are going to lay the ball off to Diego Dalot to cross, or you or Ahmad crossing the ball by himself. So it's very difficult whenever two right backs and left back is overlapping. It's very, very difficult for defenders to defend. But our right back, Diego Dalot and Luke Shaw, those guys, I don't know what they are doing in that right back and left back position. They don't overlap. They don't cross the ball. And whenever they cross the ball, their crossing is rubbish. The only crossing Diego Dalot has gotten right was the one against, it was against Tottenham. The one Bruno Fernandes used in scoring our winning goal. That was it. That is, go and check. Go and check. The best of Liverpool came from best of Liverpool when they won that their league or Champions League. Go and watch Trent and Robinson with what's his name, Mohamed Salah, who was playing, and Luis. Go and watch the way Liverpool dominated the Premier League. It was through Trent and Robinson because they were overlapping. They were always overlapping. They were always overlapping. But our right back and left back, they are rubbish. They are rubbish. When Luke Shaw came to Manchester United, before he got that injury, before he broke his leg, watch Luke Shaw. That first period, that first time he signed for Manchester United, he was one of the best left back in Europe as at that time. Go and watch him, and watch him now. So the guy is finished. Luke Shaw is finished as a football player. The only way Luke Shaw can regain his position or can regain his can revive his Manchester United career is if he's playing as a centre back, left-sided centre back. That is the only way Luke Shaw, or that is the only way I can accept to keep Luke Shaw in this football club. But as a left back, forget about it. I will throw him away. I will terminate his contract. As a left back, I'm going to terminate Luke Shaw's contract. But as a left center back, I will keep him. Diego Dalot, yes, he is energetic, he is strong, he is always fit, but he's not good enough. Diego Dalot is a squad player, not a starter. For me, Diego Dalot is a squad player. If possible, I will say if we can get a reasonable right back today, I will say Diego Dalot and keep Mazraoui as a squad player or as a bench player. I will say Diego Dalot. But for me, Dalot is not good enough. He is not good enough. Very good mentality. A very strong mentality. I really love his mentality. He's always fit, never get injured, and always available. If we can get a reasonable right back, I think I went too far by saying I will sell him. If we can get a reasonable right back who can overlap and put in a decent crossing, not a worthy crossing, a decent crossing, because Diego Dalot crossing is 0/100. He doesn't cross, but whenever he crosses, it's 0. Other right backs always overlap, but he overlap and invert. He comes inside the midfield. I don't know if it is the instruction given to him or what. Diego Dalot, he never overlap. He's always inverting inside the midfield, coming inside the midfield. Why? Other right backs and left back, they look at Trippier. Trippier is 33 years old. Trippier is 33 years old, but see how he was bumping forward and swinging crosses in against Manchester United. Trippier, he's 33. Go and check it, either 32 or 33. Go and check it. But an energetic player like Diego Dalot, who is strong and he's quick. Diego Dalot, he's quick. Why are you not overlapping and putting a decent cross? That is the Manchester United way. Go and watch Gary Neville when he was playing. Go and watch Antonio Valencia. Go and watch Patrice Evra and Ashley Young when they were playing for Manchester United. Go and watch them. If you don't know the Manchester United way, all of us everybody was saying we want a manager, we want a player, we want someone that knows the Manchester United DNA. Manchester United, what do you think is Manchester United DNA? It's wing play. It's wing play, wing football. Right wing and left wing, right back and left back. That is there's nothing concerns us with midfield play. In as much as our midfielders were decent, apart from Roy Keane and Michael Carrick and Paul Scholes, which other midfielder do we have that his head is correct? So majority of the time, our midfield, our football is wing play. Right wing, right back, left back, gigs. Bringing in crosses, swinging in crosses. But these days it's very hard. Even when we have a 6-foot striker in Benjamin Sesko, we don't cross the ball. Only Bruno Fernandes is the only player always trying to cross the ball. Only Bruno Fernandes. He crosses the ball from the wing. He crosses from the midfield. He crosses from all over the place. But our right wing and left wing and our right back and left back, they don't even bring crosses in. It's very bad. It's very bad. And we are going to play Champions League next season if by the grace of if we can get that Champions League football. If we try and get that Champions League football, it will be tough. One thing is getting the Champions League football next season. Another thing is staying in the Champions League. It's not just getting it this season and next season you don't play Champions League or you go out. One thing is playing, is getting it this season. Another thing is staying in Champions League in the upper season. So it's going to be very difficult. And Michael Carrick, I want to say it now. Maybe it might not be popular. But Michael Carrick, I will give you, this is what I have to tell you, Michael Carrick. I will give you my maximum respect and regards if after this your tenure you get us this Champions League football and you step down. As in, my respect for you will be very high. Definitely, no job is bigger than Manchester United job in terms of football. Mostly England. No job is bigger than that. I know you would want to take that job, but Michael Carrick, with all due respect, get us this Champions League football and step down. I will always regard you. Even the whole football club, Manchester United fans will always regard you and respect you after this your tenure and you step down. And you step down. Because even if you step down, after you've stepped down, you are definitely going to get a job in England, in the Premier League, 100%. You are definitely going to, Michael Carrick is definitely going to get a job after this is Manchester United career. Like after this is after taking charge of this Manchester United and promoting them to play the Champions League football or getting that Champions League football, Michael Carrick is definitely going to get a managerial job in England. Crystal Palace is there. Nottingham Forest is there. Wolves. Okay, some of these players, let me not count any of these players that is going down. But definitely you are going to get a job in England. So you have to step down. You are not the manager. You are not the Manchester United manager for me. I'm sorry, I said it very early. Even before the season is over. I'm sorry, I said it very early, even before the season is over. But you are not the Manchester United manager. Get us the Champions League football and step down. And your respect will remain as a legend in this football club, as a manager and as a player in this football club. That is all I have to say. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is the United Agenda. Follow for more. We are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Go there and follow us. Thank you and one love.